Alright, so welcome again to the new video. Today I want to discuss my outing to the track yesterday. So I actually ended up having a chance to go to the track and do a test and tune on the bike. It was nearly not what I was expecting that was going to happen with the bike, but I'm super happy that everything for the most part worked well. And yeah, and we're in one piece. So I mean, always, you know, grateful for that and be able to celebrate one more day. So anyway, I have some notes with me because I want to be as concise as possible and with you and not bore you with all my story or whatever. So I have these in like 3 chapters, I guess. One is my excuses, the other one is my errors, and the other one is the actual event. So I have a couple things that I would like to share with you. So first of all, the event, in case you didn't know, I'm in Arizona. So I live close to the Chandler, Arizona track, which is Wild Horse Pass, and great venue. So it was pretty much a test and tune based on the current conditions, pandemic. You know that everybody wanted to go, so the track was packed. But to be honest, it's been like that, you know, last few times that I've been to the track. So what am I trying to say? It was so packed that the event started, or the track opened at 5:30, and you will get a chance to get into the track, but of course there's a line in order to get to the track. So I was already there by, I don't know, maybe 6 o'clock, and it was not until like 6:45 to maybe where I was finally able to get in with my trailer, and then getting ready just so they can see leathers, check my helmet for the qualifications they're looking for, Snell 2015, whatever, having my glove, and then just the tech on my bike. And that also took like easily, I want to say that I left tech maybe like 7:45. So we're talking there's 2 hours in, or maybe almost 3 hours, and I haven't done a single pass. It was so full, and the way the track managed or handle how the different lanes are going to go and down the track, it's you know, it's pretty hard because it takes about 45 minutes to an hour for you to do a single pass. So my opinion, it's super hard to be able to apply what you're trying to learn on a test and tune when an hour goes by and you are just waiting. You know, it's hard because you tend to forget. The nervousness, the jitters, they take over, and then it's difficult just to come up from that. So so I guess I'm just trying to paint the picture of the type of experience. So I'm talking about 3 passes in a night, and that took me from like 7:45 all the way to almost 11, or actually 10 something when I actually did my final pass. So it's hard. It's a little bit hard. In terms of the track, you know, awesome staff. Like, I love everybody there, like super friendly, and they were just like happy to see people on the track. So it was amazing. So super awesome. If anybody at the track is actually looking at this video, watching this video, you guys did amazing. It's amazing just to have it. And then I guess my gripe with the conditions on the track is the fact that there's not ability for hot lapping. So I used to live in Tucson, Arizona, where the track did not get as many people as, you know, my local track now, and I used to be able to hot lap. I'm not even kidding. I was able to do 10 passes in an hour, like back to back. And it's so easy to say, oh, crew, I messed up because I was church shifting, so let me just make sure that I keep that in my back of my head and I work on that the next time. So it's very hard for you when an hour goes by and you have to go again, and if you don't have anyone to remind you, kind of like trying to stay in the mood. And it was also hot, so it was about like 100 degrees, and I'm like full leathers for 3-4 hours. It's a little bit hot. So that's for the track. So my excuses, I think I just mentioned, it's been 9 months since the last time I hit the track. So that's one. I don't think I have to say a lot further about that. Second one, this is a complete new setup. It doesn't feel like maybe I changed a lot, but you know, I have clip-ons. And now I programmed the bike, so I have new tables of target AFRs and new field trims that, I mean, they were not what I had before. So the bike behaves in a different way. I also went with the new sprocket. So I was a little bit like concerned at first just to be able to really get on it and super hard on my 60 foot, thinking the bike's just gonna want to wheelie and I just don't want to flip my bike around. So I've managed to you know, come back from that, but there's always that fear initially that, oh, that's what's gonna happen. Then bike is lower now, almost 3 inches to the ground. So there's a little bit of everything. New exhaust, so there's a bunch of things. So I knew from the get-go it was not going to be walk in the park, because I'm kind of like getting used to the way it behaves right now. But just to paint the picture. And lastly, I guess the last thing, in case you didn't know, I did not use my nitrous. I really wanted to work on a baseline. I did not want to fix a bad 60 foot, 50 foot, or maybe just a bad pass in general by just like applying nitrous and hoping that it was gonna, you know, bring me back to the 10s. I really wanted to be solid into the 10s, and then just working off that, and that's what I was working on. And I think that's it for my excuses for the most part. And then my errors. What were my errors? So I have 3 passes. And I'm gonna show you all the videos. So first of all, I realized after watching the videos that I was short shifting, so I didn't notice until I watched the video, which is so important why you wanna record them. Secondly, my 60s were horrible. First of all, so the fact that I was not able to hot lap, like normally if you go back and you watch the video, or you think about, or you look at your ticket and you say, crap, like 60 foot was like 2 O's. So I can try to work on that next time, and that's exactly what I did, and it kind of got better, but I didn't get a chance to like kept trying and see, okay, I can go harder. I progressively got better only on 3 passes. So if you give me 5 more, I'm telling you, the story will have been very different. And finally, I'm not going to be talking about the data a lot today, but I actually managed to record or data log 2 of my passes, 2 out of the 3, and then I realized that it was not 100% the entire time. And I'm not talking about the ability of do it because the computer it's not allowing me to do it. No, this bike can go 100%, at least as close as possible to 100%. Based on my data like that I've logged in the past, and it was not having it. So it was me, like that's completely my error. It's maybe the position where I was starting, and maybe not paying attention to exactly what's happening, distracted. So I was not doing 100%. So done. With all that out of the way, now let's just enjoy the videos, and you'll see it. I am not proud of my passes, but that's the game, and I don't want to come here and just put videos only of when I'm successful. Oh, I did 10.4, I did 10.5 or whatever. Yeah, that's easy. Sometimes you can do it, sometimes you can, and this is the name of the game. The fact that I did a bunch of changes to my bike doesn't mean my bike is gonna be automatically faster. And also, I'm starting to be the one programming my bike, or you know, messing up with my AFR. So now I'm just gonna spend some time looking at my data and see if I'm actually doing the right decision, making the right decisions. And based on my exhaust, based on my slip on my filters and nitros, whatever. So I'm just gonna make those modifications. So I knew something's gonna happen. Long story short, I was able to get into the 10s on my last lap because I got a little bit aggressive on my 60s, but still it was not the best. I got a 211 something, which is horrible because I'm already deep into the 10s. I was hoping for, you know, a 10-0, something like that, but it didn't happen last night. So am I gonna go again? Probably. Am I gonna go to a different track? Potentially. I'm probably looking to go to a different track where I can get a chance to like hot lap a little bit more, because it's just hard just to pay 40 bucks, 10 bucks a pass, and if I had the ability to go 15 times, I don't care how much I have to pay. But if I can only go 3 to 4 times because the wait time is like an hour between passes, it's just hard. So yeah, so anyway, enjoy the videos. Send me comments, criticize. I mean, you don't have to tell me what I did wrong. I think I know exactly what I did wrong. I was scared last night. I don't know. It's been 9 months and I got the jitters. I was really not wanting to flip over the bike, but I managed to do that in the past, and I managed to get into my 1.6s, I think. And last night my 60s were 2.0, so I know it's horrible. So if I do that, I'm already deep into the 10s, like very close to 10.0s. And with the nitrous, I know I can get to a 9. I would love to do it in A, but it's gonna require a better hand control and getting a little bit more aggressive. After last night and the fact that I got a little bit more aggressive on my last pass, I realized the bike is actually not gonna go up as easy as it was doing it before, because of the fact that it's super low right now. It's not gonna happen the same way it was happening before when it was almost stuck. So I think I have a little bit more confidence in that. I feel the gearing ratio, it's perfect for what I want. It just needs a better rider. And I need more time behind the bars and making sure that I feel better. So I need to build that confidence back again. But this 9th month really messed me up, and I did poor last night. So just watch the videos, enjoy it. And what I'm going to do is, for those more interested in data and looking at how my logs looked like when I was almost open, wide open throttle, whatever, between the data I logged from my Pod 300 plus the new information I got from my Power Commander, I will be posting a second video just so I don't bore people with just, a bunch of data stuff within this video. So just enjoy the videos, leave me a comment, and I'll be going to the track soon again to see if I can redeem myself and feel better about my performance. So thank you for watching the video, appreciate it. Bye. Alright, so this is pass number 1. No real excuses here besides the fact that I was really slow on my 60 feet. Even though it was not the perfect day between me and my bike, it was the perfect day just because I got a chance to spend the day with my daughter. So thank you, baby, for going with me. This is pass number 2. I ran this, I think it's a RS3, which super nice guy. I got a chance to talk to him later. He did an amazing 60-footer reaction time, and if you can hear it, my bike actually went into a rolling burnout once I got to 3rd. This is the same pass. Here you can see the screen, how the bike all of a sudden just starts ramping up on RPM, but it's really not making a lot of forward movement. Finally, this is my 3rd and last pass of the night. I managed to get down to the 10s again, finally, and at this point I lowered the pressure of my rear tire after doing that rolling burnout, and I managed to at least get this car and get down to the 10s again. If you're still watching this video right now, I just want to say thank you. And secondly, I just want to say that hopefully I am encouraging you to go out and try it. This is not perfect. I'm not perfect. And I'm still learning. But hopefully you can see the struggle, and you can see how things can get better, and how you can enjoy the process of learning how you deal with your bike and then just overcoming these situations. So just get out there and just try it. Bye bye.